everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who may be new to me, my name is Kristin Welton, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of some things that I've accumulated over the past little while. I haven't done any filming in the past couple of months just because I've been so incredibly busy with work. I just haven't had time. So things have just been kind of piling up here. So I do have some things that I've purchased from NYX, Sephora, Amazon, and Colourpop. So without further ado, let's just get to it. And there really isn't any rhyme or reason to the order of which I'm opening. It's basically whatever I grab. And at the top of the pile, I have L'Oreal Canada, so this will be NYX. And I think there's only two things in this. It was just a couple of things that I needed to restock on. And if you are not new to my channel, one of these products is definitely not going to be a surprise to you. Okay, so yes, this is NYX. And the first item I'm pulling out, I'm really excited because now I'm totally out of this one. This is the Plump Finish Setting Spray. I love this because this really is hydrating. It contains electrolytes and it just does a really great job of prepping my skin before I apply my makeup as well as setting it. This is definitely one of my ride or die setting sprays. Oh, this is a definite holy grail product for me. I love, love, love this product. This is the Bear With Me Serum Concealer. And this is in the shade Vanilla. So that was everything that I purchased at NYX, and now is Colourpop. I am really excited about this. Now there's only one thing in here, and it's something that I actually wanted to buy in the summer, but I never pulled the trigger on it, and so recently obviously I did. And I do also want to mention that Colourpop does a really amazing job of packaging their products. There's tons of bubble wrap in here, and this is the Twist of Slate Pressed Powder Palette. This is a 10-pan palette. This is my first time seeing this in person. Oh, wow, yes. Oh, I love a cool toned and neutral palette, and these shades definitely don't disappoint. That's gorgeous. Okay, I just want to dip into some of these shades. Wow, okay. So these two shimmer shades were really buttery and smooth. This Carbon shade is a lot drier of a formula. Still is quite pigmented, okay. Oh wow, I love that. Okay, so these are the shimmer shades. I cannot wait to dig further into this palette, try it out. I have really high hopes and expectations for it. Next, I'm going to open what I purchased at Amazon, and if I remember correctly, it's just one thing. This is definitely not a new product on the market. However, it is new to me. I've heard about it, but I never pulled the plug on it. I have no idea why not. I'm really excited about this. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Air Blend Sponge, and this helps to create a natural matte finish with just using this sponge. You're supposed to use this dry, which I find fascinating, and I can't wait to try it out. I now have my last retailer to open, which is Sephora. Recently, Sephora launched their holiday savings event, and I am a Rouge member, so that means I save 20% at checkout, which is amazing. And I actually made a purchase during the savings event, and 2 weeks ago I had made a small purchase for things that, well, one, I just couldn't wait to get my grubby little hands on it, and the other item was something that I needed right away, which was the Sephora Collection Retractable Brow Eyebrow Pencil. And here it is in all its glory. This happens to be in the shade Midnight Brown. I can't say enough about this eyebrow pencil. I absolutely love it. It is fairly fine, although it is not a micro tip, but I find that it just does such a great job in shaping and filling in my brows. The brow pencil was a repurchase, and the next item is something that I was so bound and determined to get because, yeah, it's like love at first sight. It was like it spoke to me as soon as I saw the color story, and it certainly doesn't help that I love, love, love Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. Yes, this is the Empowered palette. The last Huda Beauty palette that I purchased was the Naughty palette, and I don't think I remember there being Braille on the back of that, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it or not, but there's Braille on the back of the packaging, and that is something I have to both applaud and commend Huda Beauty for doing. I think it's such a lovely thing to do. I am not visually or sight impaired, but I can definitely appreciate the thought and the support behind this. Huda Beauty Empowered palette. I've heard such rave reviews about this. The packaging is sublime. And like all other Huda Beauty palettes, the mirror is huge, which is fantastic. This palette is stunning. So one thing I do want to say is that I am so glad that there's a really nice mix of cool as well as warm tones in here. Look, feel, and be empowered within a universe of abundant in golds, coppers, browns, and neutrals expressed in matte, gel liner hybrid, wet look shimmer, and foiled chrome metallic textures. These look so incredibly gorgeous. I don't even want to touch them. They're that gorgeous. This does remind me a bit of the Naughty palette, where there were these marbled shadows like this one right here, which is Visionary, and there were quite a few shades in that Naughty palette that did have that marbled effect. Look at that pigment. Oh my lord. This is the shade Keep Going, and it is a matte. Oh my god, it is buttery and smooth. One more. There is this foiled shade right here. It's called Charisma, and this is that bright yellow. So this would definitely benefit by being used wet, but that is such a beautiful, beautiful gold. Oh my lord. I just had to have my hands on it. I wanted to try it, look at it, play with it, use it, love it, and possibly make babies with it. This is gorgeous. It is worth absolutely every penny. I think when I purchased it, it was $88, and I will say that it is worth every penny. This can put a baby in me any day. I am so glad I picked it up. Without further ado, let's dig in. I'm so excited. There are 5 things in here. 2 of them are repurchases. Oh, 3 are repurchases. Okay, let's get rid of that. Give you a little peek. The first item I'm going to pull out, this is the Huda Beauty Bomb Brows Micro Shade Brow Pencil. This is in the shade number 6, Rich Brown. I was so impressed with this product when I first tried it. I'm guessing it was like a year and a half ago. I love my Sephora collection retractable brow pencil, but this bad girl does an amazing job of feathering in those brow-like hairs, and it does such a remarkable job. It is just one of those products that I can always count on, and it doesn't matter if it's summer or fall. This brow pencil just doesn't quit. It serves major energy, and it does such a great job. My god, I love this thing. And one end you have the spoolie. Oh my god, this thing is so tiny and microfine. One thing that I do want to mention is that think of a mechanical pencil, and if you press too hard, the lead snaps. So this is the same thing. So I only put it up a little tiny bit. Look at how tiny and fine those markings are. Hopefully you'll be able to see that on camera. It's just a remarkable brow pencil, and I love combining this with my Charlotte Tilbury brow pencil, which I really love as well, and the Sephora Collection retractable brow pencil. Those are my holy grail brow pencils. I don't know what I would do without either of those. They're just spectacular. I normally buy this at the BoxyCharm Mega Drop Shop or Drop Shop sales, but I haven't seen it recently, and yeah, I have the littlest bit left of my last one, so I needed to replenish, and saving 20% off, it definitely does help. This is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. This is by far one of my favorite exfoliating treatments I've ever used in my life. It smells amazing. It performs amazingly. My skin loves this so much. I use this once a week. Lately, I've been using it twice a week just because at the beginning of every seasonal change, my skin just seems to go through something that needs a little bit more help, a little bit more love, and that usually results in exfoliating treatments. And by exfoliating treatments, I mean this girl. I love the scent of this. It is rather strong, so if you are scent sensitive, this might not be the product for you, or if you have really sensitive skin, it is an exfoliating treatment. It isn't super micro fine, but if you are going to use this, maybe do a patch test, or if you are scent sensitive, you might want to stay away from it because it is a significant scent. To me, it smells like a green smoothie. I love the scent of this. Essentially, I think of this like a mask. I put an even layer on my skin. I usually use this in the shower. So I'll wash my face and then I will put an even layer on my skin. I'll gently rub it in, leave it on for 2, 3, sometimes even 4 minutes. I'll finish everything else in the shower that I need to do, and then I rinse this off last. And my skin is always left feeling so smooth, so supple, and yet I don't feel like I've put my skin through the ringer at all. This is definitely a favorite for my skin now and forever. Next is a product that I have raved and raved and raved about before. I cannot live without sunscreen, and this is by far one of my favorites, and I go through at least 2 a year. This is by Ren Clean Skincare. This is the Clean Screen Mineral SPF 30 Mattifying Face Sunscreen. Sunscreen is one of the things that I wear absolutely every day, rain or shine, cloud or sun, inside or outside, and it doesn't matter what season it is. I wear sunscreen absolutely every day, and I reapply throughout the day, every single day. This one is my favorite for the summer. Now this does have a significant white cast, so to me it's perfect for when I'm wearing makeup because I can use a foundation to bring it down to my natural coloring. And that mattifying lasts throughout the day, and although it is, again, that word mattifying, my skin doesn't feel dry or parched or desperately seeking any type of moisture. It just really is a beautiful, beautiful sunscreen. Next is a product that is from a brand that is definitely not new to me. This is an item by Sephora Collection. And I also want to mention that Sephora Collection during this sale is 30% off. This is the Sephora Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade 01 Lace. I have a feeling that this is probably going to be too light for me during the summer, but during the winter, because you know, I never leave the house and therefore I don't see sun. I might as well be some sort of vampire. Also, usually with a tinted moisturizer, there is like a shade variation that it can adapt a few shades above or below your natural skin tone. So hopefully that's the case with this. This mattifying tinted moisturizer provides sheer to medium buildable coverage with a weightless finish that instantly moisturizes skin. I'm curious. Okay, shake well. I want to see what the actual shade is. So we'll just... Okay. Oh, you're runny. Wow. So she's light. Woo! That's sheared out really nicely actually, and you can't really tell where I put down that moisturizer. The only way that you can really tell is that one side of my hand is more matte than the other, but it's very, very moisturizing. I really like that. I am really happy with this. I can't wait to slather this all over my face to see if it will match my skin tone, but I'm looking forward to finding out. And the last item in the box. I am so excited about this. Remember when I was really excited about the Huda Beauty palette? Yeah, I'm excited again. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present Natasha Denona My Dream Palette. This is a 15 pan eyeshadow palette, and it has a full mirror. Packaging, as always, gorgeous. Oh, number one, it is stunning. It is gorgeous. Again, another palette that I want to have a baby with. Spellbinding. This takes my breath away. Oh, and just like the Huda Beauty Empowered palette, it really is just the perfect mix of cool and warm tone shades. I think this is just one of those palettes, like the Empowered palette, that I think would just look good on anyone, on any skin tone. I'm just so pleased with this. By looks, it just exceeded my expectations. I knew on the website that it was a gorgeous palette. I knew by watching other creators make looks with this and swatch this palette, I knew that it was going to deliver on all cylinders. I knew that I wasn't going to be disappointed. I'm never disappointed with Natasha Denona palettes anyways, but this is just, yeah, she's a beaut. Well, that's it. That's everything that I have for you today for this very long, drawn out unboxing from Sephora, NYX, Amazon, and Colourpop. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep on filming. Bye for now. My eye is twitching, and I don't know if I can see. And what's the other one? Currently, Sephora is holding their it's an SPF 30. I already said that. Just basically stabbing it with my knife. I am a mess. Currently, Sephora is oh my god.